not one more animal life, animals in danger of extinction. We humans are reaping our ancestors have some terms of caring for our planet. We are reaping extreme rains, hot and dry days, and above of the disappearance thousands of species of animals and plants. With situations such as indiscriminate hunting of animals, burning and filling of entire forests, many animals will not be able to have a home and above all, will not be able to multiply. Such is now the panorama that our planet can show us. Part of the research addressed the case Iberian lynx, one of the most endangered species in the world. The Iberian lynx is the most endangered feline on the planet. This is much larger in size than a domestic cat. It is characterized by its robust appearance, its long legs, and its short tail with a black tassel on the end. Its ears are topped with characteristic brushes composed of stiff black hairs. Also characteristic are the sideburns that hang from their cheeks and that progressively increase in size with age. Males have longer sideburns than females. Their coloration varies from brown to grayish with black middle flanks.
It was in 2002 when the IUCN, an international organization that is responsible, among other things, for evaluating and classifying one of its 9 categories, the status of the population of a living beings that inhabit this planet, including the Iberian lynx in highest category of threat that can given to a species before it is considered extinct. The Iberian lynx became the only feline species on the planet to be declared critical endangered. In 2002, the Iberian lynx population was estimated at only 84 specimens distributed into isolated populations. Donana National Park and its surroundings, and Sierra Morena, the Andújar and Cardena mountain ranges, both in Andalusia. Currently, the number of Iberian lynx in Spain and Portugal is estimated at 856 wild specimens, distributed in 8 large populations located in the autonomous communities of Andalusia, Castilla-La Mancha, Extremadura, and the country of Portugal. Our regions with Iberian lynx presence have published the population census data of these species corresponding to 2019.
The sea lion has quite a few causes concerning its extinction. One of the most important causes has been the decrease of its main prey, the wild rabbit, affected by the introduction of viral diseases. Secondly, the transformation, fragmentation, and destruction of this habitat, the Mediterranean forest. In addition, another threat has been the death caused by humans, either involuntarily, such as roadkill, or intentionally, such as the use of illegal and non-selective hunting techniques, poaching, the use of poisons, etc. Another threat to Iberian lynx population that has been gaining importance in recent years is disease. The Iberian lynx is a species with a high health risk due to the appearance of any infectious outbreak.
The lynx is a species endemic to the Iberian Peninsula. It only lives in Spain and Portugal. Historically, its territory covered a large part of the peninsula, but at the end of the 20th century, its population declined so much that it was reduced to small areas of Andalusia. The good results of the lynx reintroduction program have meant that it is now distributed throughout Andalusia, Extremadura, Castilla-La Mancha, and Portugal.
At the beginning of the 21st century, the autonomous community of Andalusia and the Spanish government, with the financial support of the European community, made every effort to reverse this dramatic situation and remove the Iberian lynx from the critical risks of extinction in which it found itself.
The conservation and recovery projects that have been carried out during all these years in the natural environment known as life projects because many of them have the backing of the EU through its financial funds for environmental projects. This had three main objectives. First, to find out what the real situation of the species was. Second, to curb the negative trend of the existing wild population and reverse it. Third, and finally to recover the presence of the feline in the areas of historical presence.
A program that would work on the conservation of the species outside its natural habitat, with the main objective that the species would never be included in the last category available to the IUCN, that which sadly occupies the species that have disappeared forever for this planet, as the dodo of the Tasmanian tiger, etc. Now, we will talk about another species that also face the prompt extinction, and this is the Saiga antelope.
It is the only antelope that has a trunk, and we will talk about its different characters. This antelope is different from the rest because of its elongated nose that has the shape of a trunk. Its peculiar nose is used to filter the dust of the steppes in the summer season, and in the winter it is used to warm the air. It is a small animal that usually measures between 60 and 80 centimeters high and between 100 and 145 centimeters long. Only the males have horns. This allows to differentiate them from the females.
The small number of antelopes that are still alive is because they have been lucky enough not to be killed by poachers. This antelope is critically endangered by disease and habitat for its owners and is a focus on conservation efforts in Central Asia. Today there are about 225 tigers left in Kazakhstan, Russia, and Mongolia. Their numbers have declined to about 40 individuals from the population of about 1,990.
Extinct.
The causes of the extinction of this antelope are the poaching of these, as both their skin and owners are quite so absurd. One of the reasons for this illegal trafficking, especially the owners, is due to its use in traditional Chinese medicine, and the other reason for which is leading to the extinction of the animals was the lethal bacterial outbreak that happened in 2015 that killed 200 of these animals.
This antelope inhabits the steppes of Central Asia from southern Russia, Kazakhstan, to northeastern China and parts of Mongolia. The largest number of antelopes are found in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Well, since 2010, there has been a project called UNDP that backs and supports anti-poaching efforts in the Cherny Semly Nature Reserve in Kalmykia, Russia. Chernai and Semly, which means Black Earth, is an important center for saigas and the main site of conservation efforts for these mammals.
All environment-related project aims to expand Russia's system of protection zones, strengthen management, and obtain more stable funding. The head of the UNDP says, if we wait for next generation to take action, the steppe will turn into desert and the saiga will disappear.
In case you didn't know, my eyesight is very good because I can distinguish a rodent at 75 meters distance.
We feed on a wide variety of plants, including some that are poisonous to other animals. In addition, we can cover considerable distances and swim across rivers.
They want to tell us something. I just want to
Continue exist.